Hey kids, I found this meta Utopia deck and figured I should put it to the test. Unlike Blue Eyes and Mayakashi, I am actually somewhat versed in Utopia, so hopefully this should be a lot smoother than the other two times I tried doing this. This build is pretty funky, there are a lot of non-standard choices here, but the big goal is to make Kali Yuga during your opponent's turn by using PK launch on a Diablosis the Mind Hacker, summoned off Utopia Dragonar. The guide is an absolute wall of text that's honestly really hard to parse, but I was able to get the general gist of these combos, so it shouldn't be too tough to play. So let's go ahead and give this deck a try. For our first game, we have won the die roll against Labyrinth Eldritch. So we are going to start things off by normal summoning Diameter, then special summoning Arm Sage, then we make Allen Version and detach 2/2 Search a Mathematic card. They'll attempt to Ash, but this was made with Diameter, so we'll negate that. I'll grab Circular and then activate Circular, sending Sigma, and then activate Allen Version, tributing itself for the Sigma, triggering the Circular, and our opponent is going to quit out. Game 1 was fast, but let's see how Game 2 goes. We'll be going up against Dynamorphia. Looks like they're on some more generic Dino support like Misk, as well as the Syax support and Dynamorphia Intact and Wannabe as sort of like a weird Curry Bandit from the hand. It's honestly really sick. They have won the die roll. They're going to normal summon Diplos, sending Sonic, and then they'll set 2, and during end phase, Wannabe is going to find the Frenzy. During the main phase, I'm going to special summon a Sensage, and then they're going to activate Frenzy. Frenzy is going to get them to Kench, and then Kench is going to pay half as well to copy the Frenzy to make Rexstrom. I'm going to special summon Petixessor, then they're going to intact that. Petixessor is going to put itself back into the deck, and I'm going to Small World. They are going to Reversion, banishing this Sonic to copy its effect, and destroy the Diplos. Diplos is going to summon Theresia. Theresia is going to set Alert, and it's at this point we can't win. Let's just back it up and go next. For our third game, we'll be going up against Crusadia. And we have won the die roll. We're going to special summon a Sensage, then special summon Arm Sage. We'll fire Prosperity for 3 and find off the top Astraltopia. We're going to overlay for Utopia Double, activating in sequence its effects to grab Assura Strike as well as Utopia Force. Then we'll go ahead and grab Double or Nothing for Utopia. We'll rank up into Utopia Ray, then special the Astraltopia, pitching this Small World for Zaxel Construction. We'll Zaxel Construction away the Double or Nothing for Ram Launch, then we'll special summon Circular, and activate Utopia Force, ranking Utopia Ray up into Dragonar. We'll normal the Assura Strike, and then make Alimbertion, activating in sequence Alimbertion and Circular to grab Super Factorial and Diameter. We'll tribute off the Alimbertion for Diameter, then make Utopic Sage and activate its effect for Ascend Sage. Then we'll activate Dragonar for Diablosis, attaching it with a material, then activating it once more, banishing an IP. Now the reason why I summoned this Ascend Sage was just so I could keep my second and third Mathmech names in the grave on the off chance they're able to clear my field. Anyway, we'll banish one off the top, set 2 and pass. During the draw phase, Dragonar is going to summon Hope Harbinger, and then we'll give that a material. They're going to activate Crusadia Revival, and on resolution, we're going to run launch the Diablosis for Kali Yuga. That's going to negate all the effects of the cards on field. They're going to make Regulus, and then set 2 and pass. During the end phase, Kali Yuga's going to Heavy Storm, and from here I can just switch everything to attack mode and get in for a little bit of relief. For our next game, we'll be going up against Red Dragon Archfiend, and it looks like they're using not only the is this a new card? They're using the new stuff from the structure deck, which I'm, by the way, very excited for. I love RDA. But yeah, it looks like they are on Bone Archfiend and Soul Resonator as well as the new Synchro. But it doesn't really matter what they're on because we got combo. We're going to special summon both Sages and then make Utopia, activating in sequence both of the effects to grab Assura Strike as well as Utopia Force. We're going to special the Astraltopia. Astraltopia is going to pitch the Astraltopia for his Zaxel Construction, which is now going to put back the Assura Strike for Rum Launch. We're going to make Utopia Ray, rank it up into a copy of Dragonar. Dragonar is going to detach 2 for Diablosis and give it a material. Diablosis is going to activate. We'll be ripping the one and only red Supernova Dragon. We'll set the Rum Launch and pass. During the draw phase, we're going to grab Hope Harbinger with material. Our opponent's going to Dark Ruin and more, not a big deal at all. During the resolution, we're going to from launch the Kali Yuga. They're going to Resonator Call, it's negated. They're going to Lure of Darkness, it's negated, and they will concede. And now for our last game, we'll be going up against insects. Yo, big insect, hell yeah. Alright, never mind. I was about to talk shit. No, this is the most base deck in the universe. They're on big insect. They're on big insect. 13 card extra, doesn't matter. They didn't need the other two. They got big insect. They're playing around Banquet Burn. They can special summon Primitive Butterfly and then special summon Scale Bomber, normal summon TG Tank Grub. They're gonna make Pika Flana and attach Resonance Insect with the TG Tank Grub. They're going to special summon Doom Dozer, then make Arbor Horn. Arbor Horn is going to allow them to extra normal summon this Denos, searched by the Resonance Insect. They're going to Reborn Tank Grub and Resonance Insect, making their Tria Beast. That's going to allow them to make a copy of Armor Horn, or they'll banish 4 Armor Horn, then send Goki Pole to search Retaliating Sea. They're going to make Bio Insect Armor equipped to the Denos. This is actually pretty sick because during the battle phase, this gives them another Reborn. We're going to start off with a Sensage, then send this Sigma for a for Circular, then we'll summon a Shuro Strike, make Utopia double, and it's at this point I realize that I just have game on board. So we're going to go ahead and do that. First I'll punch over the Tria Beast for a little bit of damage. Then we're going to get in on the Denos and activate double or nothing. That's going to allow me to punch for 12,000, and that is game. I don't like this build at all, to be frank. I think the person that made this was on the right track by playing a Mathmech engine, but Sigma is all sorts of awful. It locks you into only cyberse, meaning that you'll never be in a situation where you can summon it and still get things done in any competent fashion. It should probably be replaced by Nabla. Nabla just does the same job, but better. Well, not really, because Nabla isn't an extender, but it sets up a live super factorial just off of Alum Version being made with an A2 level 4s, and that's just so much higher value than Light Dragon Attic Mister. I also think Kali Yuga is pure cope. It's just such a bad card and way too high maintenance. Diablosis is cute, but people are prepared for its effect these days, so you can't really cheese wins by ripping the best card out of your opponent's extra anymore. And don't even get me started on a Shuro Strike. I think that card is pure garbage. All in all, this isn't a great Utopia build. The start is something half decent, so I can't hate too much, but I wouldn't call it meta by any stretch though.